Alright, what's up everybody? This is Michael from Harbour Soccer Breaks. We're getting a 2-box break of the 2025 Futera Unique World Football. This is a pick your team break, and this is break number 9 for us. See the spots there on the left of your screen. Just do a little scroll through, down to our tour there, Futera Others. Scroll back up. I will drop that down and bring it across so I can refer to it. Yeah, don't forget to sub, guys, if you're new, and please do like the stream. It does help the channel. We're on the path to 3,000 subscribers. We're just under 2.2, which is awesome. Yeah, once we fill that iMac, we'll drop the next jumbo case. Alright, good luck. Let's get started. Alright, first card. And it is Gavi on a midfielder. Next, Cult Heroes, Ali Day for Iran. 1 of 5, nice. Iran was part of the Futera Others. 1 of 5. Nice hit, Tor. Second last spot to go. Next, we've got 2 here. We have Thierry Henry on the Greats. That's numbered 52 of 69. And behind there for Brazil, the Greats of Ronaldinho. We're going to drop Futera, Unique, Barcelona, and Arsenal. Next up, we have Trio Defender Manuel Akanji for Switzerland. That's 3 of 10. This card captures a time in Akanji's football history, featuring a piece of his Man City pre-match worn fleece from the 22-23 season. That's Poland, Switzerland. Armin. Oh, sorry, Armin. Slipped out of my hand. Nice hit, Armin. Alright, and next to base. First up, forward, Matheus Cunha. Last 3 base, I should say. And behind there, we have defender Antonio Rudiger. And lastly, Savinho. All right. Next box. Sorry, restream chat dropped. 36 in here. Check out those spots left in iMac, guys. If we can get a few more off, I'm sure we can get a serial filler full. If you're keen on a serial filler, we can push one of those after. Good luck. Gianni Reinders for the Netherlands on the base. And up next, Nico Williams for Spain, 8 of 32 on the Heritage. Spain in this one was Carl. Behind there for Ecuador, Moises Caicedo. And then for Wales, the greats of Gareth Bale. That's numbered 15 of 69. Scotland, Wales, it's Pete. And coming up to our mem card here. Next up for Portugal, Rafael Leao. Alright, our next mem, good luck. Good luck on our next mem. We're this way. Who was that forehead? Didn't get a good look. Looks like Germany. Wow, look at those patches. How about honors of Leroy Sané? Germany went late as well. Nice hit. That is 13 of 20. This card captures a time in Sané's football history, featuring a piece of his Man City away game-worn jersey from a league match in the 16-17 season. Trying to think what part of the jersey that is. Might be an away jersey, maybe. Nice hit there, Nectar. Alright, next up for Canada, defender Alphonso Davies. And last hit of mini box 2, back to Germany, the greats of Tony Cruz. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pretty sure they had like a bit of orange in their away kit at one stage. Alright, that is mini box 2. Could be the third kit actually, yeah. It's a good shout. No worries, Nectar, appreciate it. Appreciate you entering. Alright, let's go next. Mini box. Go out this way, yes we are. Alright, good luck. First up, Argentina, the great Sergio Aguero. Japan, Mitoma. Still the first box. This is the third pack of the first box. Let's grab those IMAX spots as well, guys. I'm going to push a serial, try and get a serial field after this. And then for England, Cole Palmer. Yeah, still a bit to go. Still a bit to go. Alright, our next mem, I might save that till the end. Get another. This is a heritage. It's Wayne Rooney on the heritage. 28 of 29. England, it's Carl. And we have, for Egypt, Omar Marmoush. What do we think of Marmoush? I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of him. What do we think? Do we rate him? Next up for Belgium, Courtois. And then last base. Last base is for Spain. I think that might be numbered. Alejandro Balde. 36 of 62. Spain in this one. Carl. Alright. And our next mem. This is the third mem of the box. I think we're this way. Could be wrong. How about Phil Foden on the Glory pre-match used memorabilia? That is England, 7 of 10. This card captures a time in Foden's football history featuring a piece of his Man City pre-match worn jacket from the 22-23 season. England, it's Carl. Nice hit there on the Foden match worn jacket. Or pre-match worn jacket, I should say. Alright, and our last mini box. This should be a gold frame or auto, I would think. Yeah. Alright, I've got a gold frame. Sweet. I've got mags as well. Let me grab a few. I think they're 130s. Alright, let's do it. Staying live after this, we're pushing iMac. Alright, let's go. First up, the great Thierry Henry. Yeah, it's interesting though, because Futera's are based out of Asia as well. Forward, Kai Havertz. Up next for Scotland, midfielder Scott McTominay. Alright, we'll leave our gold frame. Next up, for Croatia, Vardiol on the base. And then Kylian Mbappe on the forward. And last base, it's Andres Iniesta. I think that might be numbered. Yes, it is. 34 of 55 for Spain. Alright, now gold frame, first box. Good luck. Who's it going to be? How about Andres Iniesta on the Mythicals gold frame? 5 of 10. Nice. Spain was Carl. Nice hit, Carl. Really nice card. Been chasing lower gold frames since Futera 24. Very nice card. Congrats. That is a beauty. All right, box 2. All right, we've got another gold frame. Another gold frame. All right, good luck. Second box. First up, the greats. Leo Messi. That looks numbered. It is 5 of 30. Nice. Nice hit for Argentina. Argentina was Pete. Nice hit, Pete. And then we have Jules Koundé for France. And then for Portugal, Bruno Fernandes. And then for Georgia, Kvaratskhelia on the base. This is our old frame. And that's thick. Alright, we'll go to base on the back. So we have, first up, Fernando Torres. And then we have Bernardo Silva. Alright, good luck. Next gold frame. Got some weight to it. You go this way. Good luck. Who's it going to be? Oh, we've got an autograph, I think. Unique 1 of 1 autograph. Good luck. How about unique 1 of 1 Heroes autograph of Timothy Castagne? Nice hit. I'm pretty sure Castagne is Belgian. From memory. Belgium in this one was Daniel. So that's 2 1-on-1s in this case. Because we hit a 1-on-1 earlier in the case, I'm pretty sure. I think Serge had one in the first break from memory. Could be wrong, but it's just too big for the mag. I'm not going to force it in. Yeah, it's just a little bit too big. I've got 180s here. Just pick some up. Sorry. Pretty sure that's Belgian. Congrats. How we doing on iMac? All right. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. First up for the USA, Weston McKennie. That's numbered 60 of 69. USA was Armin. And next up, Cult Heroes, Ricardo Quaresma. 18 of 18 for Portugal. That's Salah. Sorry, guys, give me a sec. Give me one. sec. Alright, sweet as. Appreciate it, Jimmy. Yeah, Quaresma was a good player. Next up for Sweden, the great Ibrahimovic. And we have for the Netherlands midfielder Frankie de Jong. We have for Spain, Dani Carvajal. For 40 in here. Appreciate it, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button and please do subscribe if you're new. For Mexico, Santiago Jimenez. That's our patch. Our last card is next of Kendry Paez, Ecuador. Our next hit, good luck. Good luck. And it's Nordi Mukiele, Dynamo on the patch. 19 of 20. This card captures a time in Mukiele's football history, featuring a piece of his Bayer Leverkusen game-worn jersey from the match versus Arminia Bielefeld at the Bielefelder Alm on the 1st of April 2025. Pretty sure Mukiele is for France. France is Pete. Can someone check what the score was in that match? It was Leverkusen versus Bielefeld, 1st of April 2025. I'm just going to bring my chair in a second. There we go. Just got stuck on the chair mat. Let's get to it. Pretty sure it's France. I'll double check, but pretty sure it is. Sorry. I'm gonna do a random. I'm gonna do a random after this for. There was a dual Futera card, the last break I did. Just haven't done the random for it yet, so I'm gonna do the random after this break. Alright, next up for Brazil, Allison. Next, for Wales, the greats, Gareth Bale. 2-1. More's coming off iMac. Got a couple more come off. Grab your iMacs. Next, for Valverde, for Uruguay, sorry, Valverde on the midfielder. We have Robert Lewandowski for Poland, 15 of 19. There you go, Armin. It means Arminia Bielefeld, however you pronounce them. Team in the Bundesliga. And we have, for England, defender John Stones. And then, for Spain, forward Nico Williams. And then last base of this box is defender of Rudiger, 23 of 40. Germany was Nectar. That's what's done well. Alright, next. Mem, good luck. Looks like we're this way. Looks like a quad mem here. Good luck. Wow, we finally hit one. How about Legacy of Zlatan Ibrahimovic? For Sweden, that's Paul. 20 of 20. This card captures a time in Ibrahimovic's football history, featuring a piece of his LA Galaxy game-worn jersey from a match in the 2018 season. Nice card. Really cool design on that one. Nice hit, Paul, on that one. All right, last pack. I mean, his last name is Balkan, right? First up, for Germany, midfielder Florian Wirtz. That's a base, sorry. We do top load all the base in this when we sort and pack it. Next, for the Netherlands. Yeah, sorry, Angelo. Man, I've just not been able to hit any Italy for you, have I? And next, for Brazil, Matheus Cunha. That looks numbered. It is 11 of 20. That's for Brazil, Carl. Next for Egypt, Mo Salah. What's happening with Salah this season? I mean, I guess we're just so used to a high standard, right? Up next, Antoine Griezmann for France on the Heritage, 16 of 35. I'm actually going to drop him from my fantasy this week. I've had Sully in my fantasy for like last season, most of it. At least it's something. And the great Andrea Pirlo. And last of the base. And it is for Spain, Alex Grimaldo. Alright, now last mem. Good luck. Good luck. It's green. How about Victor Osimhen on the Victory Game Memorabilia? That is 10 of 15. This card captures a time in Osimhen's football history, featuring a piece of his Napoli game jersey from a match in the 21-22 season. Nigeria, Senegal, Trinidad and Tobago. That's the spot no one wanted. But Armin ended up taking it. Right at the end there. Congrats, Armin. Last spot standing always hits, right? Armin ended up taking it. Armin said he'd take it. Alright, that's the break. Let's do a recap. So we had Griezmann on Heritage to 35. Cunha for Brazil to 20. So a nice Messi numbered on the greats to 30. We had Rudiger on the defender. That was to 40. Lewandowski Heritage to 19. Cult Heroes of Ali Day. That was 1 of 5. Short print on that. Quaresma on the Cult Heroes. That was to 18. We had a midfielder, Weston McKennie to 69. Last stack here, we had Nico Williams Heritage to 32. The greats, Andres Iniesta to 55. Alejandro Balde to 62. We had a Rooney Heritage to 29. We had the greats, Gareth Bale, that was to 69. And Thierry Henry to 69. All right, let's go to the wall. First two here on the mems. So we had this Victor Osimhen, just hit there at the end, 10 of 15. And then behind that we had the Nordi Mukiele, which was 19 of 20. We had a trio defender here on the patch of Manuel Akanji. That was 3 of 10. This is some nice patches here. We had the honours of Leroy Sané for Germany. It was 13 of 20. A nice Philly Foden here on the Glory. Pre-match use, man. 7 of 10. This is a cool one here. The Zlatan. We haven't hit. I think this is the first time we've hit a Zlatan mem card in any Futera. But it was the Legacy Zlatan Ibrahimovic quad patch there. That was 20 of 20. Nice card. And our 2 gold frames, including a 101. We had the Mythicals Andres Iniesta. 5 of 10. And our 1 of 1 auto was Timothy Castagna. Unique 1 of 1 autograph heroes. That was for Belgium. And that was 2025 Futera Unique World Football. Pick your team 2 box number 9. Our last break of this. Appreciate everybody.